Shelby Hagemann. Okay. Shelby, you all set?
All right, who here has had bad cell service in northern Arizona? Okay, so we're not alone because this map shows broadband coverage across the US. Notice how it's really sparse in the West? Access to the internet is a structural determinant of health and economic success. It's required for telehealth or earning an education, and many people rely on broadband to get connected. The Federal Communications Committee determines where they allocate funding to improve internet infrastructure using network speed maps. These maps are crowdsourced, but they're largely contributed by cell service providers who famously overreport their coverage. To combat this, the FCC created the FCC Speed Test app, where anyone, like you and I, can measure our internet speeds and report them back to the government to push them to improve our internet access. Here's the trick, though. In order to successfully challenge a measurement that they already have on file for a given area, multiple people representing different cell service providers must be consistently collecting measurements across a given period of time in a specific location. And because of this challenge of consistent engagement, out of the thousands of measurements that the FCC has on record, only 360 have ever been challenged. To address this, we've created NetGauge, a mobile games platform in which all games require players to move around in space and collect network broadband measurements. We did this by co-designing 11 game concepts with members of the Flagstaff community. Of these games, we developed 3 of them. We had people play these games and test them out, and we found that when people were collecting measurements the playful way with our games, they were more engaged, moving around more in a given location and collecting more measurements than they would with the control, the FCC Speed Test app. This shows that by making this process fun and exciting, we can get people to collect more data. Now for our next steps, we're preparing to conduct a long-term study to understand what design choices within the NetGauge platform itself encourage people to keep coming back and collecting measurements. In the spirit of crowdsourcing, we're also going to allow people to make their own internet measurement games to add to NetGauge's catalog. This will keep the app exciting and engaging for users. If we can effectively get people to keep coming back to the app and collecting measurements, we can make a difference. These news articles are from communities who recently showed the government that they needed improved internet infrastructure, and they were successfully able to get funding to take action. So in summary, with NetGauge, we can improve our access to the internet by getting people excited and invested in collecting network data, all while having fun. Thank you.